No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buckeyes will put total under to crank us up. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all. Assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This place is conditions. They go to the ground. Hard running there. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
Yeah, I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas.
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession 1, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Looking for space, it's Peoples. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Running back searching for a hole. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to get the edge on the right. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Trying to give them some room to work with. Stopped just short of the 20. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 19. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to start the drive. The short hands, it's Wingo. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He's got it on the right.
Early in the game as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
That's caught. It's Wingo. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Quarterback keeps it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. It's a fumble on the play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the only time it's okay to stretch the ball out and fumble the football is on 4th down and short. It's on 4th down and goal. And you have to lay out and you have to reach that football. You could tell he was trying to maybe reach that football, coughed it up. Defense forces the fumble.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 30. He's at the 20. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Longhorns!
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break on a football, you got to see it and go at the perfect angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part, takes it back to the house for 6.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, and he was close to taking that one a long ways down at the 38. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. The give on the inside. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Well, you see a great individual effort there that time, and you can see the skills this guy has, and he just reminds me sometimes of the great Ohio State backs we've seen in the past, right? You think of Archie Griffin and his 2 Heisman trophies, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins. This guy right here with his skill set, he's got the chance to be the next great Buckeye back.
Back to pass, it's Sayin. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Got his man! There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it.
Turning it on. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Wilson, they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. You can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. They get you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. To the air, it's Manning. Caught in the backfield, it's Gibson. Oh, what a move. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, they execute the in route. And how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. He might want another play. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's McCutcheon. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And that's his second receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, give on the inside. Got enough for the first down. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Going to swing it on second down. With the catch, it's Tate. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half. The referee signal for the 2-minute timeout. This offense will snap it from the 42 on first and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. Not much working there. It'll be second and 9. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. just feeds the running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
Now from inside the red zone. Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. So now it's 2nd and long. Try to get it to the edge. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They've run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Got a man. It's Moore. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna run it. It's Gibson. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Grabbed in the middle, it's Wingo. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Complete to the right. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Man, they could have flipped that field in a hurry, right? They've given up some yards. They're sitting in their own red zone. A chance to make a big play. Yeah, he could have made that interception and could have flipped this field.
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Quickly complete. One more snap coming before Judy slices. Looking to throw for it. Quarterback adapting. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Longhorns!
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. This quarterback part of their running game. He's into the end zone, and what a way to end the half. A touchdown, a two-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. The Longhorns will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying.
There he goes! They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
To the air, it's Sayin. Here's the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Buckeyes want to move quickly.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Quarterback may change this route. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to throw. Fires left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread, and then find those elite guys on the outside that can win those matchups for you and make those big plays.
And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Wants to keep it in the air. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at Perhaps their punter is injured. Perhaps they don't like to punt. Perhaps they hold an inherent bias against kicking the ball to the other team. Whatever the reason, they'll go for it on 4th and a country mile. Fires to the middle. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And he couldn't get rid of the football. Tried to buy a little time and then finally just said, let's run another play. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Sayed. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. He's at the and he's going to run it all. position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Looking for a man, it's Sayin. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind, turning it on. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
A lot of coaches talk about scripting the first series. You could tell the script reads, get that wide receiver the football because he can make plays. The quarterback, you could tell he has confidence in his guy. He finds him, and he does the rest.
The inside handoff. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the...
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Breaks a tackle and he's got room. Breaks into the open.
Different thought process when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Non-made receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming in.
There he goes. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Finds a crease at the 20. And he zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That it makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Simpson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Alabama with a ton of ground to cover on this third down. He wants to throw it. Rushes on him. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. Sends it back in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in easily enough for the first down. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got his man quickly. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
How about that start? This dude is in fuego. Over 100 yards receiving already. You could tell there's a matchup they like, and they're going to exploit it, continuing to feature this wide receiver who's just chewing up yards.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback keeper. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On design runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him stopped, but not before he gets it out to the 40-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass, it's Sayin. He's going to take off. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Wants to throw on third. Makes the grab. It's Smith. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. Third and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. The Buckeyes will go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
In offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
To the air, it's Simpson. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Hale. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. A lot of urgency for this offense. Wants to go up top. Dances away. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. The offense changing the play. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got a man in the middle. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. He leaves it with his back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved the touchdown.
Man, that used to just drive me nuts. I couldn't stand that. The quarterback drops back to pass, scrambles around. You got me chasing you all over the field, getting close to the sideline. Stay in bounds. Please stay in bounds. Let me get a little bit of a reward for all my running so I can just put some kind of hit on you. Nope. Steps out of bounds.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pressure's there, and he lets it go.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Wants to adjust the pattern. Gets the back moving. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
They'll try to pass it in on third and goal. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. Fourth down, baby.
Wow, look at this. You could take the lead with a chip shot field goal here. Instead, they'll try to finish this drive with a touchdown. He's looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. A lot of real estate in front of them as the drive starts at their own 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That's caught. It's Tate. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. To throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Makes the catch. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On first and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Bama! Great job by the back on the option.
And the defense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
He'll throw it. He's got the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the play.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads it downfield. Trying to find the end zone. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Looking to fire. The throw to the outside is complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And that'll bring us to the end of the first half as we head to the studio for halftime. And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And a special teams miscue as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Catch in the middle, it's Quagan. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
He wants to change this route. And back to the air on second down. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged on the outside, it's Bernard. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And these are the plays that you look back on tape, and everybody's like, nice work, nice toughness, QB. To stand in there, know you're going to get blasted, but hold on to the ball until the guy comes open, feed him, and get the 6.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agreed.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page. In time.
And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. To the air. It's Sayin. Back's looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Might be changing the route. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Miller. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hale. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Tide. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, dude. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one there.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And he hauls it in inside the 30. The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
Lost to fire on second down. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they'll try to tack on two. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. Here comes that Alabama offense. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the thing. I know this guy's not going to win the Heisman Trophy, but he's a pretty talented football player that's made big plays for this offense in the past. They have not had any success when they've given him chances so far in this game. And in the third quarter, you're getting a little nervous, I think, if you're the head coach, because he's a guy you need to have success if you're going to win.
Breaks into the open. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Simpson. It's complete to the left. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! And the pummeling has started.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going for the big play. Makes the grab on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. He'll take another shot here. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the throw.
One final play before the end of the quarter. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They just keep firing. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. gets rid of it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. The give to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. He'll work his way down to the 28. They are in no mood to show any mercy as they keep flexing their muscle on offense.
Up big in the 4th quarter, and you just keep taking shots down the field. That tells you something, okay? You can take what you want from it, but this offense definitely not interested in running clock, interested in making a point.
Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
2nd down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the grab. Got enough space. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. There's a lot of pressure when you have that number 1 beside your name, and perhaps it was the pressure, perhaps it was just one of those days, but that reign is coming to an end. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line. It's a bad scheme to try to cover this guy one-on-one, much like Michigan State tried to do against Joey Galloway in '93. But the difference there is the reason Joey Galloway couldn't be covered is that no one really wants to be around him.
Ain't that the truth? We work with him weekly. We can say that and be very firm about it. But here's the thing. Joey Galloway.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown, Ohio State! Nice play there by the offense, but still a ton of ground to make up.
Yeah, this one's pretty much over, but listen, put that exclamation point on it. Finish the way you want to finish. Make sure your offense keeps that momentum going. It can build throughout the season.
Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Might be calling a hot route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's the pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Simpson. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now, late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Looking to throw again. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From the gun, looking for a man. Moves away as he feels pressure. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
Ohio State, 28.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here comes the heat. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Makes the grab on the big throw. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Good enough for first down.
Looking downfield on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm.
Looking to the end zone, but the pressure gets there first. And the quarterback is sacked. And the two-point conversion attempt is stopped. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. He throws one to the left. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown time. He has been surgical. Precision passing. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. To the air, it's Sayin. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Throws into the middle of the field. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchdown and a little window dressing here at the end of the game.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Grab near the marker. It's Miller. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. There he goes.
another wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
He's looking to pass. Under fire. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. He just sets sail for the end zone after the pick and turns it into a 2-point return. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Catches it inside his 20. Chance to really gain some ground. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Graham. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT finally, and the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it.
He's loose. Spins away. He's at the 10. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game. Yeah, and the defense comes up with the stop, and you just wonder, the analytics world and all that stuff, that whatever the card says to do, you're supposed to do. I wonder if they were listening to that card.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sayin. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Bringing the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Defense playing a bail technique. He wants a big play here late. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception.